What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope everybody's doing well out there on this Wednesday night. I'm doing real good myself. I come across this particular story right here that involves Brett Hankison, you know, the murderer of Breonna Taylor, you know. Well, comes to find out, ex-officer involved in Breonna Taylor's case sued over sexual assault allegations, okay? Which really don't surprise me, at all, because I know that a lot of these type criminals that happen to find themselves, behind a badge, they break all kinds of laws. Okay. Now to get into the story here, it says a woman accused former Louisville, Kentucky police officer Brett Hankison, who was charged in the Breonna Taylor case, of sexually assaulting her. The woman, identified as Margot Borders, in a lawsuit filed Tuesday, alleges that Hankison assaulted her after seeing her at the Tin Roof Bar in April 2018, according to the lawsuit, which her attorneys provided to NBC News. Warder is alleged to have met Hankison in 2017 when she was 22 years old, and the two had a mutual friend. In 2018, Borders was meeting with friends at the Tin Roof, the bar where Hankison was working security, and he told her to stay close to him, the lawsuit says. Hankison is alleged to have offered Borders a ride home when she planned on leaving. Okay? Like I said, I don't put nothing past this right here. Murder, rapist, thief, I don't put anything, past him, to tell you the truth. But to go on, it says here, Margot had no objections to a ride home from a police officer. The lawsuit says she wouldn't have to pay for an Uber and felt protected with an officer making sure she got home safely. The lawsuit says Hankison invited himself into her apartment, where she left him on the couch when she went to the bedroom to change. Change. Okay, this is okay, let me go on. Borders, who was intoxicated, fell asleep and did not return to the living room, the lawsuit says. While Margot was unconscious, Hankison went into her room, stripped off his clothes, and willfully, intentionally, painfully, and violently sexually assaulted Margot, the lawsuit alleges. Borders has previously said she did not immediately go to the police with the allegations because she feared retaliation. This is so much, said. This has been said so many times about women who say, they've been raped. And then they feared, retaliations, or they would get the blame or whatever. But I say that a woman, anytime that she's put in a position to where she feels like she's been violated sexually, should go forward and report it at that particular time. Don't let time go by. Don't let years go by to report it, because the longer you wait, the more that you lose credibility. And that's just the way I feel about it. But be that as it may, to continue. Hankison did not immediately return a phone call requesting comment Tuesday evening. Cincinnati-based lawyer Stu Matthews, who represents Hankison in the Taylor case, told NBC News affiliate WAVE of Louisville that he does not represent Hankison in the sexual assault lawsuit. Hankison came under scrutiny after Taylor, 26, a black woman, was killed at her apartment in a police raid in March. Hankison was fired in June for wantonly and blindly firing his weapon, according to his termination letter. He was also charged by a grand jury in September with first-degree wanton endangerment. He has pleaded not guilty. But he was supposed to be charged with murder, first-degree murder, because he knew when he fired that gun recklessly in the apartment, whatever, he could kill somebody. You know what I'm talking about? He knew that, and that kind of makes it like premeditated right there, as far as I'm concerned. But they gave him a charge to where it's like pretty much, if he does get convicted, it's like a slap on the wrist, as far as I'm concerned. You know, to continue here, it says here, Borders was one of two women who publicly accused Hankison of sexual misconduct in June, after his name and photo drew national media attention in the case. Louisville police said then that they were investigating allegations by at least two women. Okay, so this dude has a history here. Borders' lawsuit accuses Hankison of engaging in a pattern of behavior using his police uniform and secondary nightclub employment as mechanism to prey on innocent women. Margot was physically injured, mentally horrified, and remained in extreme emotional distress over the assault and the feeling that any effort made to hold Officer Hankison accountable for his actions would backfire, the lawsuit says. The Louisville Metro Police Department Public Integrity Unit previously cleared Hankison of two unrelated accusations involved sexual misconduct. The Courier-Journal newspaper reported in June. The investigations are mentioned in Borders' lawsuit. Well, this dude right here now, here go women that's actually coming out of the woodwork. Just like, there were women coming out of the woodwork on Bill Cosby too, but that shit was, that was all a sham right there. The industry wanted to take Bill Cosby down. That's something, this is something totally different right here, Now in conclusion here, it says NBC News not been able to confirm the report. Borders' lawsuit also names former police chief Steve Conrad and 5 other officers alleging that they failed to intervene in Hankison's behavior. So there were other officers that were aware of this shit. Yeah, this dude's guilty as far as I'm concerned. Sam Aguirre, an attorney representing Borders, called Hankison a predator of the worst kind. The police department's long-standing tolerance for sexual assault by their officers is disgusting, Aguirre said in a statement Tuesday. We intend to hold all who fail to ever report or investigate Brett Hankison responsible. Too many people in this community have suffered for too long. Aguirre also represents Taylor's family. The police department said it was unable to commit, citing pending litigation about the sexual assault allegations. The representatives for Tin Roof Acquisition Company, LLC, said he was unaware of the lawsuit and declined to comment Tuesday evening. Where then? Well, there it is right there. This guy, I believe it. I do believe that he did these things. I do. And I hope, that, where the law failed to give Breonna Taylor justice by the hand of this fucking murderer right here, by giving him the proper charges and then convicting him on those charges, that hopefully that this woman right here that's saying, that suing him for rape, that it carries over into that. He gets the time, for the rape. I hope that he's found guilty. Maybe those charges, that he'll get even a more steeper, penalty. You know what I mean? From those charges if he's found guilty, plus have to pay out money. But y'all tell me what y'all think about this particular story. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.